Hello YouTube, it's Trevor here from Summit or Nothing. Just following up the video we done last week on video editing. I mentioned in there about making our thumbnails. Well, this video here I'm going to show you how I make those thumbnails. What I do is I use GIMP, which I mentioned before, which is a free photo editing software you can find online and download it, GIMP. And also I use Sony Vegas. It's probably not the easiest way of doing it, but it's just how I do it. So let's have a start. Got GIMP. So you go to File, up in the corner here of the main screen. File. Just ignore this grey bit in the background is Sony Vegas. We'll ignore that for now. I'll take that down. So go File, Open, and then it brings up your images. I know which images I need here. You can go down the side here to find where to load your images from. Select the image. So what I like to do is cut out pictures of our heads, which I take from screenshots on the video. So click open, brings up the image. As I said, it's a screenshot from Vegas. To get a screenshot from Sony Vegas, what you do is you put the video in here, select your screenshot, let's just say that, just for the sake of it. Above the preview window, there's this little save snapshot icon here. It's a little disc. Looks like the save disc, but it's not. It's to take photos. You press that and it saves it as an image. Simples. Anyway, I don't want that image, so we'll just go back to GIMP. So this is the image I've selected. So basically I'm going to cut this image out. But what you want to do first, you want to create an extra layer, a transparent layer. So go to, up in the top menu here, the top toolbar, go to Layer, down to Transparency, then Add Alpha Channel. This will help us create a PNG image. Then we go over to this toolbox and go to the lasso or the free select tool. Click on that. Basically I just go click, 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 all the way around the image, putting these little points. I'll just speed this up and you can watch me do this very quickly. I'll meet you on the flip side. Okay, then once you've got around here to this corner, bring it across, let's go into the original dot and ping, there. Now to cut this out, what you have to do then is go to Select, go down to this little black and white sort of logo here, Invert, press that, and then you go Edit, Cut. Now you can see this checkered stuff here, that's made a PNG image, but you've got to save it as a PNG image. So then you go to File, Export As, then down in the bottom here, select File by Extension. Click in that, scroll down until you find PNG image, and then Export, and it will save it as a PNG file. So File, Import, Media. Basically go to the file where you've saved it. Mine's here in Fernworthy. Find the image, select, open. So now we have a PNG image of Nathan and we've imported them into Vegas. So basically, yeah, this is Vegas now. This is where I'm going to put them all together. I just find it easier to overlay them in Vegas. You could probably do this in your editing software. You can see these are the images I used last time for the last thumbnail. So we don't want that. So delete me, delete Nath, delete the background, relieve the writing, File, Import. So basically into Sony Vegas and you import all the images you want. This is the background. I took a screenshot earlier. Bring this in here. You need to put it down to the bottom. Ping, like that, like so. Then you go to Effects, Event Effects. On Sony Vegas it's this little mark here. What you're going to do then is go and select Brightness and Contrast and Color Corrector. Now this just makes them a little bit more vivid. You're going to turn up the saturation, so wherever you do this on yours, and then you're going to turn up the contrast. It just makes it a little bit more vivid, so it's a bit more eye-catching as a thumbnail. Then we're going to import the next images, which is of Nathan, down here. There's Nath. There he is. You can see though that the writing's in front of him, so what you can do, scroll up, bring the writing down on Vegas, where whatever's on the top track will be above. So we've put Nathan now above Dartmoor. Let's put him above hiking on Dartmoor. What we can now do is reposition this with the crop button. If you have a look in here, there's event pan crop. Now this makes you can adjust the frame size. For this it's ideal because you can just slide Nathan over here. Oh, Something or Nothing logo is above him still. So I like to just put us at the side of the screen like that. Find the Something or Nothing logo, put that below as well. Right, you can't see anything at the moment, so in a minute, once I've brought me in, I'll adjust that. But once again, go to the picture of Nath on the track, event effects, and again we're going to bring in the brightness and contrast and the color corrector. You're basically just bringing in your saturation and your contrast. It makes it a bit more stark. File, import, media. Right, there's one of me on here somewhere where I've cut out. There I am, all wrapped up in my hood. Bring that in. We want that roughly around the same place as Nath, so there. Crop it ever so slightly. Do the same again with the effects, brightness and contrast, colour corrector. Right, so I've brought the brightness and contrast up so we're both quite eye-catching, eye candy. And then it's just a simple case of repositioning like the writing and that until everything's right. Now I think I will readjust this because the writing is stuck behind us. So what I will do is just reposition the writing again up above us this time. So put the writing on top and go to the crop. That will help you drag it around, that's cropping it. And you can also revolve it. You can zoom in, make it bigger or smaller. I just find Sony Vegas does all this. I knew how it worked. It made a lot of sense for me to use this. It's just a case of now repositioning everything until we're happy. Now basically the font that I choose, it was a free font that I found online, downloaded. There's some great font sites you can just have a look through. If you download them, install them to your computer, then they will open up in Sony Vegas. When you open Sony Vegas, all your fonts will be there. One more thing I haven't done here, it's the Something or Nothing logo. So we're going to drag that up so that's over the top of everything. And what I like to do is just put it, position it, so it comes down. So that's using the crop again to position it so it's over one of the O's. Isn't that fantastic? And that's basically how I make a thumbnail. And I go up here, save snapshot file, click. Find the right file place I want to save it, saved. So then obviously you go into your YouTube. This is the original video. Go into edit, customize thumbnail. Find the file and ping, upload it, then save your changes. There, it's done. That's how I do it. Sony Vegas and GIMP, making some lovely, lovely thumbnails. Anyone like to drop any comments below? Let me have your feedback. I hope this has been useful to you. Anyway, until next time, thank you very much. Good night.